So it's been a while since I've put new videos out, and this may come as a disappointment to you. I do not have a coffee video for you today, though I've got one on the burner. No, today instead I have for you a book review. So this was given to me by a friend of mine. This is by Andy Weir, the same author as the guy who wrote the book The Martian.
Let's do the math. Our service mission here was supposed to last 31 souls. So, I gotta figure out a way to grow 3 years worth of food here on a planet where nothing grows. Luckily, I'm a botanist.
And it's in a similar kind of style, kind of near future science fiction, basically close to present day technology science fiction that tries to be realistic. I can't tell you too much because it's kind of like The Matrix in that a lot of the suspense comes from your knowing very little at the very beginning, and so there's so much exposition, and that kind of helps with the pacing. But basically, I'll tell you that this guy kind of wakes up with no memory of who he is or how he got there, and he eventually figures out that he is on a spaceship, and told in the series of flashbacks, gets pieces of his memory together as to why he's on this spaceship and why he kind of is in charge of saving all of humanity and the Earth, basically. As is the case with any kind of realistic science fiction, you kind of have to solve the problem of the energy to get to another solar system, as well as the time constraints involved. The time constraints, usually they just, you put humans into hibernation. And that's kind of the common solution for this. See also the Sitchin Liu Series 3 body problem. Just put people into hibernation and send them into space for a couple of years. This book also deals with the radiation, which is the main reason we don't send humans even to Mars, is the fact that you have so much radiation to deal with in space. He deals with both the energy and the radiation question together in the form of the very thing that threatens kind of all life on Earth, basically. Ties it all together in terms of this one biologic discovery, basically. Anyway, it's a good book. It spends a bit too much time kind of doing the Martian thing where he sits there and balances the numbers of how things work out and come on, let's get to something here. But at the end of the day, it's a very fast read, it's engaging, and it works not necessarily so much because of the science fiction. That's not really draws the book together. At the end of the day, it is the story of an unlikely friendship. And I do mean very unlikely in that sense of it. And I found that part to be very touching. So I do recommend giving the book a read. Highly recommend. And I can't wait for them to turn a movie out of it. So thanks for watching. Remember to stay coffee snobby.